Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you once again for holding this morning's hearing. After significant expansion of the Department of Homeland Security cybersecurity mission and programs beginning in fiscal year 2012, I'm glad that this morning we have had the opportunity to examine these programs and are now able to assess the progress of the department in carrying out the mission. As you are aware, this is the subcommittee's third hearing on cybersecurity in this Congress. First, we held a hearing on the threats in cyberspace to our critical infrastructure from state and non-state actors. Next, we learned about the DHS, how DHS protects the privacy of our citizens in cyberspace. And with the background in place, today we have heard from the witnesses about the department and about whether the department has people, programs, and resources in place to successfully address the significant cyber threats to our critical infrastructure while protecting privacy. It is high time that our subcommittee takes a closer look at these programs, some of which did not even exist just a few years ago. The continuous diagnostics and Einstein programs in particular have undergone rapid expansion, and I'm pleased the department is fulfilling its role as the protector of the .gov domain with the resources to match. But though these federal network security programs get the majority of the funding and attention, I believe the department's responsibilities for protecting critical infrastructure, most of which is found in the private sector, is equally important. For this reason, I am particularly pleased that we have been joined this morning by Deputy Inspector Charles Edwards, and that he has discussed the recent work done by the OIG to assess the progress that ICS CERT has made to brand itself as the Cyber 911 for critical infrastructure before, during, and after cyber incidents. ICS CERT, recently incorporated as an operational arm of the NCIC, has done great work in mitigating cyber risks to critical infrastructure. And it was important that we learned more about this mission and the challenges that still remain to share information with the private sector quickly and efficiently. Finally, I want to register my concerns about the continuing drain of senior cybersecurity leadership at the department, a trend that has gotten particularly bad in the last 6 months with the departures of the Assistant Secretary and the Deputy Undersecretary. We've been hearing about the difficulties DHS faces in attracting and retaining skilled junior and mid-level cyber employees for a long time. But what does it say about the department's cyber organization when it cannot retain its senior leaders as well? Rumors are circulating about the future replacements of these losses, and I'm sure DHS would like to make a splash with these appointments, getting leaders who command respect in information security and critical infrastructure worlds. But most of all, DHS needs to find leaders who believe in the mission and will stay on board as a steady hand on the wheel during this period of immense expansion and evolution of our cybersecurity efforts. As part of this process, I believe DHS needs to do some soul searching and identify why their senior officials have been leaving, and if changes need to be made to ensure future leaders will be more empowered to do their job, I expect that the department will do so. I hope to work with the department in this endeavor to guarantee that vital cybersecurity mission gets the leadership it needs. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for testifying before us this morning, and I yield back the balance of my time.